Hey, sorry about the mess, I'm moving in. Welcome to episode 2 of the Climate Guide. Today's video is about what changes you can make to reduce your diet's emissions. The biggest change you can make to your diet would be to replace beef and lamb with chicken, pork, and fish. To see this in action, let's compare their emissions. On average, when the same 3 meals were cooked using different types of mince, the beef and lamb meals have 3 to 4 times greater emissions than the ones made with chicken and pork. Making them with meat substitutes, like tofu and corn, yielded even lower figures. Next piece of advice would be to cut out food waste from your diet. In Ireland, your typical average Joe creates 400 grams of emissions through food waste. I'll make a video on food waste at a later date, but for now, here are some quick tips. 1. Don't throw out your leftovers, like your leftovers from dinner. Just leave them in a container in the fridge, they'll make a great lunch. Buy yourself a thermal flask, bring it to school or work, that's what I do. And 2. If a piece of food is past its best before date, it's most likely safe to eat, so eat it anyways. Are you telling me to eat expired food? Here's the thing. If the food is unsafe to eat, your senses will tell you. Go by the phrase, look, smell, taste, don't waste. If it doesn't smell rotten, you don't see mold, the taste as you expect it to, it's safe. What if it expired 2 years ago? If your senses tell you it's fine, then it's fine. What about perishables like meat and dairy? Clearly you were not listening. I said best before, perishable foods are labeled as use by. There is a difference. Use by means the food might not be safe to eat if you don't use it by the date, while best before means the food would be at its best if you ate it before the date, but you can still eat it if your senses say it's good. Sure, all of this is going to reduce your emissions, but by how much? Doing the best I could with what I could find, I found that the average 2300 calorie diet in Ireland produces 4 kilograms of CO2 every day, and that people who eat a lot of meat produce closer to 5. Following that first piece of advice about eating less beef and more chicken would bump this down to about 3.3, while going vegetarian or vegan would take it a step further, and cutting out most of your food waste would bump it down to around 3. I will repeat, however, the average 2300 calorie diet. Obviously, if you eat more or less than this on a daily basis, your emissions will be different. So if you want a more accurate figure, click the video on the iCard. Fair warning, you'll need a calculator, but it's nothing hard. I'd like to cap off this video with a reminder to please take care of yourselves. I had initially planned to say this at the end of every video, but to avoid repeating myself, I'll just leave it here instead. It's only a minute long, and if you care even remotely about your emissions, please go watch it. I'll leave it at the end of every video for any newcomers, because it's really important that you see it.